So this thing was kind of fun. It was a nice party trick, and actually it's more than that. I've used it on occasion to just get a quick look at a file that I want to get started with. So that was the beginning of automatic visualization, and not long after I got started with, I still have a PowerPoint here, I hope. Here. Whoops, wrong one. Okay. So I began to think about, what happens if we are confronted with really big data? How do we do these kinds of operations on very big data sets? Where I came to work at this startup company called H2O over by Google, they do a lot of distributed processing, very, very large systems using GPUs and all sorts of technology, hardware to get data analyses done. And that forced me to start thinking about what do you do with big data? You have some serious problems. And there are a lot of claims out there for systems that visualize big data, but actually they don't. They do for some very simple instances, but they don't handle more complex kinds of visualizations. Well, the problems we face are, as I say here, complexity. They're especially in high-dimensional spaces. Many of these functions that we want to use for visualization become polynomial or exponential, and they become simply impractical. The curse of dimensionality refers to the fact that if you put things on the unit square, cube, hypercube, and then let d, the number of dimensions, continually increase, the distances between any 2 points tend toward a constant. And that makes things very difficult when you get into thousands or many thousands of dimensions. You want to do cluster analysis or other operations like that, and there's practically no variation in the Euclidean distances. There are ways to deal with that we'll talk a little about, but of course the very practical problem is the choke point, trying to send data over the wire. If any of you have used D3 or a visualization library like that, Plotly, you can't send 50,000 points over the wire without having a big delay where your browser is trying to suck all those data in. And of course, you can't plot big data